you got to take responsibility too. It's not just hers, it's not just yours, but I mean, at least take your half.
I don't have the time and the money
But
to
I
go.
tell him to take over. You're the chef, make a menu, okay? If he takes the bull by its horn and he just does it, I'm not gonna say no. So put your foot down. Grow some balls like I always tell you.
You are a chef, young man, but you need to find your voice.
You're right, I do.
Okay. Thank you. Let me tell you something. You need input from another source. Hang on a second. Come in, thank you. Bill, good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
This is Bill,
Hi.
and he brought a few of his friends. Take a seat, ladies and gentlemen, please come through. These people represent the town of Easton. You'll probably recognize them because they've all dined in your restaurant, Rosario. Ladies and gentlemen, the owners and the staff need to hear from you. What were your recent experiences when you went to Bella Luna? Far away, please.
There was a fly in the wedding suit, and it was kind of an embarrassment, and we just left it there because we just didn't want it.
Soup of the day. Rosario, I mean, anything to say to Bill?
I apologize about that. I just apologize.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. Next, please.
The food and the service have both been subpar. All of our entrees came out at different times, making it very difficult to enjoy a family meal.
That's my issue with food being prepared and sitting on the line because we're short-staffed.
It's not the customer's problem, the fact that you're short-staffed. It's not just the service. Alicia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, please.
I went there once. Food was subpar, very disappointing experience for what I expected. Everybody has a bad night. I figured I'd give you another chance. And the second time I went, it was extremely disappointing. Our dinners were totally wrong. My son ordered chicken, he got veal. I threw my money on my table and said, I'm done. I will never come back here.
Sorry about that experience.
Next, please.
The food, everything just did not work out. But what really, really stood in my mind was I ordered a cannoli, and the cannoli was sour. And so you came over to me, and you gave me a fresh cannoli. Well, why didn't you give me the fresh cannoli first, rather than give me an old cannoli that left a horrid taste in my mouth? I mean, a sour cannoli, I mean, it can get you sick.
Right, but I was not aware that you were giving the sour cannoli that wasn't good.
Well, maybe
if I
those
would have
sour
tasted
cannoli shouldn't even be there.
I would not giving it to you, you know?
But my point is as the
When the
owner,
cannoli
manager...
came back, and then I tasted it, and then I said, this is going bad.
Well, yeah.
Gone bad, not going, gone bad.
It's bad.
Once it's gone, it's gone. It's not coming back, is it? So, you know, that should be gone the
Right.
night before. Do you know, it
That's
shouldn't
what
be
I was
there.
saying. Like, why even serve something that is questionable?
No, you're right.
That
You're
was
totally
just,
right.
That was the experience that I said, I don't think I'll ever come back to this restaurant.
Wow. To hear what they were saying, you know, the reality, as much as it hurts, it's the truth.
This feedback this morning has been pivotal. I hope you'll all be willing to give Bella Luna one more chance. On behalf of the owners and the team, I'd like to say a big thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed.
I think everything has to be changed. And if that's what we need to hear to make things better and get Bella Luna back on the map, I guess that's what we need to hear.
3 pizzas in front of me, A, B, C. A is from one of the best restaurants in town. B is your pizzas. And C is a store-bought local frozen pizza. Time to put your pizza to the test. That's right, your pizza's B. Which was your favorite?
I liked A.
I'd say A.
I like the A because it was thin.
And your least favorite?
B.
Why B?
Soggy on the crust.
Way too much cheese. It overwhelmed everything else.
Felt my heart stop.
It was too much.
Too much
on the crust. The crust was soggy. It's just not very good.
Okay, Pete, here's the results in a nutshell. 75% of our taste testers preferred Pizza A from the top local Italian restaurant. In second place, with 15% of the votes, was a store-bought frozen pizza. And in third and last position was yours, with 10% only of the votes. Yours was the least favorite. You're actually beaten by a store-bought fucking frozen pizza. Get the message?
Wow.
Yeah, wow. How does that make you feel, Paulette?
Bad, but I'm not surprised. Because I've been saying the same thing. Too much cheese, too much crust, too much everything.
I've talked and talked and talked about the same things, and I don't see it changing.
It's really bad. It needs to change.
I think that in his mind, it's always more is better.
I do put a lot of ingredients on.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Your pizzas are dated.
I am very surprised at the results of the video. I never thought in my wildest dreams that the people of Denver will pick a frozen pizza over my pizza.
You have got to understand, you are miles away from serving Denver's best pizza. That 1991 review behind me is no longer valid. We're in a different era. You've taken the praise of a local critic, it's gone to your head, and you have locked in what they said was good, and you've kept doing it for nearly 30 fucking years. Can you three just give me 2 minutes and get some fresh air outside? Because this is important. I've got one very important question for you.
Am I willing to change?
That's the one.
No. You realize like how embarrassing it's been the last 3 years to work for other people while we have a restaurant? That's all because of
This stuff.
this bullshit.
I've been in here waiting tables, and my knees are shot. I'm not going to do it anymore, and I'm serious with you. I mean, I may even leave.
I am out of here.
I'm
I'll go back to
actually
my last
ready to
job,
head
man.
to Texas because I'm done. I've pulled with you. I've been your partner. You haven't always been mine, but I have been yours. And I want you now to step up because I don't want to lose my home and the few little things that I have.
I don't want you to.
Pete, are you committed?
I am.
You are.
I am.
I don't understand why you don't get it, Daddy. You have to take ownership of this place if it's your restaurant. You can't just walk around and saying you're the fucking owner. I need fresh air. My father, he needs to wake up and smell the Greek coffee. This is your restaurant. You played a really big part in why it's this bad. And you cannot point fingers. Otherwise, like Chef said, close the fucking doors and get out. Dad.
What else do I have to do?
You need to understand it starts with you. You have to stand up and take responsibility.
It's not my food. It's Christina's recipes. See? There you go again. Fucking hell. Chef, I'm not 100% responsible. I want you to know that.
What I've been struggling with is that I don't think you have the will. You couldn't have been like this 14 years ago. Can I just have 2 minutes with your daughter?
Yes.
I honestly don't know what to say. Every time I try to point things out, it's just blaming other people.
He does like to point fingers.
I've got some serious concerns, but right now, the only reason why I'm staying is because of you.
I'm 150% committed.
You have no doubt in me. Your dad, I do. Now get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
This morning, Chef Ramsay wants Manny and Christina to understand how destructive they've been to each other.
When do we draw a line in the sand and say, Mum, Dad, for God's sake, get on the same page?
And he is hoping with the help of their daughter,
it's a big ask, but I need you to drive that message home.
They will finally see the damage they have done.
Morning.
Hi.
How are you both? Okay, bad day yesterday. Lots of issues, and it's impossible to work on any of them because we have to deal with something more important first. The both of you. Evelyn?
Restaurant aside, you guys have issues communicating? What's really hard for me is to see how just separated you are. I don't want to see you be so hurtful towards one another. You have so much to be happy about and proud of. And it's time that you work together. But there's no more pointing fingers. I cannot be in the middle. It kills me on the inside. It breaks my heart.
We lost this house, but we can make it again. We have to do it again, as a couple, as a family. I will try my best, and I will do my best, believe me.
Christina, it goes for both of you. You have to be supportive.
With all my heart. We have to do it together. We have to share responsibilities, and we have to be united. Two people, one voice.
We have to do it, that's it.
I'll leave you guys alone for a few minutes. I'll see you back at the restaurant. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Evelyn is absolutely right. We have to stop pointing fingers to each other. We have to communicate in a better way.
Give up, okay?
No.
And we have to unite it and to do whatever we have to do together.
No more entrees.
I'm sorry?
Take their food away.
Why?
Because we're not serving anymore.
We're about as dirty as a kitchen could be, and it's absolutely disgusting.
We will not be serving any more food this evening. I'm extremely sorry.
That's no good.
I mean, this is so fucked up. It's so ridiculous. The kitchen's infested, the office is a mess, and on your chairs that you tell me got cleaned years ago, a comb, a candy cane, I mean, old Kleenex used, people wiping their nose and sticking it down the side. You can't even get clarity in there because you're so festering in fucking crap everywhere. Both of you should be shamed. What did you say to me today?
That I take pride in what I do.
Where?
I don't know. I am not proud right now. We got overwhelmed and it's a shithole. It's a shithole and it's a mess. And maybe we should just close it down and lose everything we have. Because that's probably what we're gonna do.
How can I help two individuals that don't even care about what they're doing?
We do care.
We care tremendously.
So why didn't you do anything before I got here?
We did. I can't tell you how many hours we cleaned.
You cleaned before I got here?
I threw out my clothes on Monday. I was so encased with grease.
How long?
How many hours?
How many days?
5.
Shit! What the fuck?
You just need to stop.
What a fucking mess.
Come here. I love you. Sorry, it's gonna get better. I never thought my restaurant would be shut down.
Can I have a quick word, please?
Absolutely.
Both of you, outside.
It's the worst moment of my life, undoubtedly.
For the first time in a long time, I'm not actually too sure what to do. Right now, I want to get out of here.
Please don't. We could really use your help.
The mistakes are so basic.
We perhaps should not even be in the business.
That's what I'm scared about.
I think we can do this.
We desperately need your help.
You told me in there that you cleaned for 5 days before I got here.
Didn't do any good.
How do I know that you really get it and you really will commit to getting this place turned around?
I can do whatever
Begging
you show
to
me.
stay and
I
help
can
us,
do it.
please. I'll do whatever you want.
We're not going to let you down.
Now, it's your chance to prove it to yourselves and me. Show me.
Okay, we
Thank
will.
you.
We will. Nick, throw the shit away. It was the most mortifying thing I've ever lived through. And I have no excuses.
It's my fault if something isn't right here. This is my restaurant. I have a lot of pride in it. I was shown too many things that I did not want to see. The problem is I'm the guy who's supposed to see it.
not good at what we do. We're not even remotely good at what we do.
We'll get better. A lot better.
We spent 24 years here. I don't want to close this place down filthy and dirty and not operating in a coffin. I don't want it to be a coffin. I want it to exist.
I love you.
Love you too.